stated, I will begin recording right now. Good evening once again, and welcome to you all. It is truly a pleasure to be able to share with all of you on this beautiful Thursday evening. I am hailing from the Virginia Beach area, and I must say that we have had a very beautiful day today, following the past couple of days that have been really cold, and then we had a surprise snowfall on, was it Tuesday night? I believe Tuesday. Yeah, we had a surprise snowfall on Tuesday night, and I'm sure
Yes.
many of you in the area as well probably experienced that surprise snowfall. Nonetheless, I am here today with Mariela Elias, who is also another leadership development coach in this area, and we are pleased to be able to share with you today on, how is it as an Avon business leader you are able to title up? So, and we have some awesome speakers who will be sharing with you today as well. Some of the top leaders in our territory, they will be sharing a little bit on their tips to success, and later on we will definitely be hearing from them. Nonetheless, as usual, you are, of course, a part of the elite group that is being led by Mr. Stephen Walker, who is our senior leadership development coach. And Stephen, of course, is super happy always to be able to get, such an amazing group of talented business leaders together so that we can share and learn from each other. So I know that Stephen definitely sends his regards to you, and he is very proud of all of the achievements that you all have accomplished thus far. So, on tonight's agenda, we are going to look at what is boss. What is boss? And we're going to ask you in a moment to share with us, what are you blabbing about? We want to hear, what is it you're blabbing about later on in our presentation. And we will look at a formula that is being proven to be a very successful formula for all of our top leaders and top representatives. It is the 5-10-20 formula, which we will be sharing a little bit with you about. And then we would have a round table where, like I explained earlier, we will have two amazing leaders share with us how is it they've been growing their team through personal prospecting, and they will share some ideas and suggestions with you on that. And eventually, we will have our call to action with a bid to help you to title up and get to the next level. So I'm going to ask Mariella to take it over from here.
Thank you, Sarana. Hi, everybody. And thank you for joining Beauty Bosses once again with us this evening. I am sure most of you know about our Boss Life selling system. However, I would like to ask you, what does our Boss Life selling system mean to you? And I would love you to start writing your answers in the chat box. So I'm going to repeat the questions once again, and it's um, what does our Boss Life selling system mean to you? What is boss for you? You can start writing on the chat box your answers. What is it about? Business like a boss? Building like a boss? Anybody would like to share to answer the question? I cannot see any answers. Rana, can you? Not yet? Let's give
No, we have none
1
yet.
second. Huh? What is boss? What is this boss like selling system for you as a neighbor representative? How is this helping you? How is helping this your business?
So Donna says that for her, boss is life your way, not 9 to 5. Wow. That's fantastic, Donna.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you, Donna. Oh, here they are. Okay. That's 9 to 5. Yes, living your life. Perfect, Donna. What else could it be? What is belief for you? What is outreach? What is selling? What is support? Outreach, belief. Let me tell you, okay? Boss Life Selling System is a philosophy that says I can use what's unique and personal about myself to reach out to others authentically and help them with their beauty needs in the way that makes them most comfortable. And by doing so, I can more successfully build my business and achieve my dreams in life. So these are the four components that is in this boss system. And we start with the belief in yourself, believe in your why. Why are you in Avon? And we come back to the roots in Avon. We come back to knowing what is really real for us, what is really it's the reason why we are in Avon. Not only you, but your leaders as well, your representative as well. Knowing that so you can really help them, support them to build their business and to achieve their dreams and goals, knowing how confident, motivated you are in your belief in order to successfully start blabbing about it. Okay, outreach, the O in outreach, how to maximize outreach. We think about our customers and recruits making more connections and more connections. Selling, the S in selling, stands for selling our tools, new incentive programs, system, products that we love, and the opportunity. Just start conversations 5 times 5, and we will talk a little bit more about those 5 times 5. And support, the last S in the cycle, using all Avon support as the foundation you create to grow your Avon business. And what are you blabbing about today? What are you blabbing about today? Write your answers in the chat box, or leaders. What are you blabbing about today? Who would like to answer?
I see we have
Cruise.
Adrian blabbing about freedom, and we have Cassandra blabbing about the cruise, and Sophia
Yes.
blabbing about a great business opportunity. Woohoo! Fantastic.
Wow. That's fantastic. Blabbing. What? Spira and Shea Butter. Thank you, Virginia. Wow. So many things to blab about in Avon, correct? So excited. I have just talking to one of my representatives, and she was excited about everything that she could be blabbing about in Avon right now. Blabbing about what we do is absolutely essential to success at Avon. People want to hear positive, hopeful blabbing. It's how every great business and community is built. It's about what people say about the products, the people, and the opportunity that happy blabbing deals good, where negative blabbing serves no good. Also, remember, it is about building a big, healthy, successful, sustainable business, and not only just talking about it. It has to have an action. work in your calendar, activities in your calendar, being consistent and putting them in practice. Everything you do, practice, practice over and over until we make small improvement. And that's what Prod do. Professional for Team Avon do the same thing. You are not here necessarily today, right now, to learn the latest and newest in Avon. I am sure you also join us today to refine, ignite, reignite, and recalibrate to greatest. If you are an ever curious person, always looking and always hungry to develop or learn something new, then you will. So let's go now and talk about the formula that Surona has already introduced in our agenda. At the leadership kickoff in San Diego in January, we introduced a new concept, and this is the concept 5-10-20 formula for success. Maintain, maximize, and master. When you maintain a healthy business by contacting 5 a day, 5 contacts a day, 5 days a week, connecting and having conversation with people about Avon where everywhere you go. Okay? Maximizing 10% of team in leadership, actively recruiting, inviting others, and developing a team to maximize an additional stream of income. And master, master 10% of your team in leadership, no, and master, sorry, and master 20%, sorry, 20% of your team selling at President's Club level. How powerful this will be, how powerful, and how your business could be looking at by the end of 2018. And let's do some math for a team. Just think about this. If you have a pen, a pencil, just think about this. I'm going to talk about some questions. I am going to throw some questions so you can start thinking about it. What if 10% were in leadership? 10% of your people, of your downline, were in leadership. How many would you have? Numbers, to be precise. How many leaders would you have in your organization? How many do you want? Is that the number you are looking for? Is that the number you want? And what about if 20% were PC? How large would your unit be now? Imagine 100 people on your team now. If 20% were PC, that would be 20, how much? 200,000 for next year's sales. Can you see how that would grow your business? Is that powerful for you? So let's do the math for your team member and then working the maintaining a healthy business 5 contacts a day, 5 times a week. And think about if you do the 5 times 5 every day, how many conversations would you have by the end of the week? 25, correct? What about if we multiply that by 100 conversation? That will mean that you have 100 conversation per month. 4 weeks, 25, 100. By the end of the year, 1,200. 1,200 new opportunities to develop your business and to grow your business. The sky is the limit. Okay, and now belief. Let's talk a little bit about your belief. How everything that we have been talking, we have been working in Avon during this year and the past year will makes you stronger, more confident, build your belief. Building your belief, that means that you build and solidify the truth, the faith, and confidence in yourself to be and achieve what you want in your life. We know this to be a fundamental truth in our industry and what will propel someone forward. Today, we want to empower you to harness the power of your goals and dreams. Writing your goals and dreams down and then sharing them will make you more likely to achieve them because it gives you accountability, clarity, and motivation to achieve them. So think about how are you developing your belief in your why and using that belief to fuel the business you want to build. How much time, activities are you investing in your business to achieve your goals so you can get closer to your dream? These are some of the questions I am sure you are asking yourself to reinforce your belief in your success. And talking about building and reinforcing your belief in Avon and everything Avon has to offer in 2018, living the boss life is all about harnessing your beauty inside and out. So what do we have? What are we offering you so you can build that belief in what you have, the power you have in your inside yourself to sell what is your passion, what is your products, what is the love of your business, what you really love about your company, your Avon products, your Avon company. Products to support your belief, Spira, skincare, beauty, capsule collections, jewelry, so much more that we have for you. Training to support your belief, Avon U, Avon Social, Spira dedicated webinars, and BLAP workshops right now all over the nation. PCs, we are having the PC tributes right now. You asked and we responded. Meeting in the Box is also there. And the programs, incentive programs. Oh my goodness, there is something for everyone in Avon. 2018 is the time to build like a boss. 2018 is the year for you beauty bosses to grow. And I am going to pass this to Surana. But before, I would like to read this quote from M.J. Durkin, which says, even if you made a list of 500 people that you know, eventually that list is going to run out. If you are adding new names from this moment on, then you will never run out. That's one of the key of going to your first promotion level and beyond. And after I said this, I want to pass it to Surana, who is going to introduce our fantastic leaders and so successful recruiters in our area. Ooh, guess who they are going to be in our round table? Take it over, Surana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mariella. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, if we have any on the line with us, it gives me great pleasure to welcome none other than Sophia Walker and also Miss Arnita Fairley. These two ladies have been just doing such a phenomenal job when it comes to building their business and building their teams and really just maximizing on the boss life. And they have been blabbing quite a lot, and they are really just capitalizing on everything that Avon has to offer for Avon business leaders. So let me just quickly introduce them both. Sophia Walker, she is a bronze leader with Avon. She is also a part of the President's Club. She has a team of 111 team members. And Sophia also has been with Avon for 8 years. Arnita Fairley, she is a gold ambassador with Avon. She's also at the President's Club level. She has a team of 32 team members, and she has been with Avon for 10 years. So, good evening, Sophia and Arnita. Can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well.
Great, great, great. Thank you so much for joining us. And Sophia, I think that you are muted still. So if you can unmute yourself so that we can hear you, I would greatly appreciate that. So I just wanted to say a special thank you to you both for wanting to share with us today a bit on how is it you are maximizing and taking advantage of all of the great things that Avon has to offer, especially through your personal prospecting for your team growth. So I'm going to start off with you first, Arnita. Um, Tell me, why is personal prospecting important for you and for your team's growth? Arnita, can you hear me? I think you're muted again, Arnita. Are you there?
I
Okay.
am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and
Okay.
clear. So tell us,
Okay, great.
why is personal prospecting important for you and your team growth?
Okay. Prospecting is the life of your business and the life of your team. Avon, like any business, you're going to have attrition. You're going to have people coming, and unfortunately, you're going to have people that are going to leave. So you have to constantly be recruiting and prospecting to maintain and grow your business. And also, prospecting is so important when you're trying to achieve and maintain leadership titles because all of the leadership titles have recruit requirements. So if you stop prospecting and recruiting, say you are a bronze ambassador, which means you have $1,000 in sales and you have three first generation generational, sales, and one of your generational recruits does not place an order. If you have stopped prospecting, you're in danger of losing that title and not earning your bronze ambassador pay for that particular campaign. But if you're constantly prospecting and constantly recruiting, you're able to, you may possibly have 5 recruits as opposed to having 5, as opposed to having 3. Excuse me, I'm a little nervous. As opposed to having 3, you have more of a cushion. You have more of a flexibility, and you're more able to maintain and keep your team. So basically, to me, prospecting is the life of your business, and if you want to be successful, you have to continue to add to your team.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what works for you? What Tell us, what are some of the activities that works for you when it comes to personal prospecting?
Um, what works for me, I would say, well, let me tell you, let me start off with what didn't work for me, and then I want to go to what did work for me, if you don't mind. Okay.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
All right. What didn't work for me was making decisions for other people, and I explain what I mean by that. I would look at people and I wouldn't offer them the opportunity because I felt for whatever reason, okay, this person might not be interested in the opportunity. So I denied them the opportunity. But now my whole mindset has changed. I look at every potential customer as a potential recruit. I look at everybody I meet as a potential recruit. And this whole mindset and thought process has been, this change of mindset and thought process has been a game changer for me and for my business because my team has increased, my business has increased, greatly with this attitude and this change of mindset. And what's really, really funny about it is the people that I thought that would jump on the opportunity, they didn't. And the people that I didn't think would be interested, a lot of times they jumped on the opportunity. So I feel like Avon is an amazing, amazing opportunity, and I don't want to deny anybody the opportunity. So I offer the opportunity to everybody everywhere I go.
Wow. Wow. Spoken like a true beauty boss there. Wow. Thank you. And
Wonderful.
I think Sophia has also joined us. Sophia, can you hear me? Okay. Sophia, I think you are still muted. Once you unmute, just you can just go right ahead informing me and I will get back to you with questions. But Arnita, let me also ask you, you did speak about a couple of the things that were not working for you, but what are some of the processes that you use or that you employ currently that you would say, okay, if I were to give advice on something that you must do or on an activity that you must do in order to help you to grow your team through personal prospecting, what would that be?
Okay. I personally, I guess, I set a goal for myself. For example, like today, my goal for today was to talk to at least 6 people about my business. I don't come home until I talk to those 6 people. So I try to talk to someone, whatever my goal, maybe 5 and maybe 6, depending on what day it is. I talk to someone every day, about my business. And I think I'm my greatest selling point because I love Avon. I love what I do. And people hear the passion in my voice and they know that I'm authentic and I'm not just trying to sell them something. They know that I really believe in the products.
Wow. So you are a product of the product. That's what you're saying.
I am.
Wow, great. And so you, apart from walk and talks, which is basically what I'm understanding that you're saying, you
Right.
walking and talking to everybody who you meet. Do you make use of social media and the 5 by 5 like Mariella explained earlier?
Social media, honestly, I do some advertisement on social media, but I haven't had much success. I'm more successful when I'm one-on-one, talking one-on-one. But I do the power. I used to do the power of 3. Now I do, like I said, it just depends. I may do the power of 6, but I do make sure I work my business every day.
Absolutely. And that is crucial because your business is an everyday business, correct?
Correct.
Absolutely. And where are some of the places that you go prospecting?
Pretty much I prospect everywhere. Everywhere. If I'm in a grocery store, and the opportunity arises, I offer the opportunity. My motto is basically anywhere, anytime, offer the opportunity. And I've learned to be creative with offering the opportunity. And I'll give you a good example of something I did just recently. This past Monday, I live here in North Carolina, and if we have callers on the line that are from North Carolina, they know exactly what I'm talking about. In North Carolina, we had inclement weather warning on Monday. So I know that when that happens, everybody goes to the grocery store, to get the milk, get the bread. So what I did, I got a bunch of brochures, I got my recruitment flyers, I got cards, I got samples, and I got a clipboard for contact information. And I went to my local neighborhood food line. I went out and network, and I basically passed out 25 brochures, and I actually talked to and got 10 to 12, either 10 or 12 contact numbers I need to follow up regarding the Avon opportunity. So pretty much I prospect everywhere. I offer the opportunity anytime.
Wow, wow. So you do not leave any stone unturned when you're trying to build your business. You seek every single opportunity to speak to people about the gift that you're giving, which is the gift of the Avon opportunity.
And also, if someone tells me no, well, okay, I am interested or whatever, but right now I have, a car situation or I have this situation going on, I always write a note to follow back up with that person. And I always remember right now, it may be no right now, but it may not be no later. So I always try to follow up. And I also try to always and form relationships with people. And that has been very, very successful, for me as far as building my team.
Okay. Wow. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much, Arnita. And I believe that Sophia has been unmuted now. Sophia, can you hear me?
Yes, and I really I really
Great.
apologize. I was having some kind of technical difficulties over there, but Arnita, you was really rocking.
Oh, thank you.
Great. And I know you both are rock stars. You both are superstars. So I know you've heard a little bit about what Arnita stated, but tell me, why is personal prospecting important for you and your team growth?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank you for the opportunity and to share with you all, be a voice on the call. So for me, you increase your business by bringing value to others. You cannot bring value to others unless you make contacts. Contacts are made through prospecting, talking, sharing, listening with others, and sharing the value that your business can bring to them. So prospecting is like planting seeds and tending them with loving care in hopes of a great harvest. You don't know which seeds will be the best or bear the most fruit, but so you tend to them to see which ones want to duplicate the process and grow. Patience, persistence, and guidance tend to lead to a great harvest.
Hmm.
Absolutely. And you are so correct. So, what are some of the things that work for you?
Also, what works for me? The first step in prospecting is to identify your target market. So I define my target market as everyone that I can talk to and share. My business for me is a lifestyle, something that I do in some form every day. So wherever I am, and if there are people around, I am listening to see if what my business offers can benefit them. I am an outgoing person, so I'm always talking, making conversation if I can, and sharing my business. So I never leave home without any kind of brochures. I normally have on a button, or maybe wearing something from my business. So call me that walking billboard where I can passively share my products and my business in my everyday life.
Wow. Wow. So, just like Arnita, you are a product of your product, correct?
Yes.
And you spoke a lot about walking and talking. And do you make use of things like social media and other forms of personal prospecting?
Well, a little bit with social media. I'm not really that great with the social media right now, but however, I'm excited to be a part of the social media selling and where I'm learning how to share my business online more properly. But one key point that I have learned is that it's all about branding yourself.
Hmm.
Okay, so to get people to connect and build a relationship with you even before you can sell to them. So for me, I'm a people person. So walking and talking and meeting people face to face is so much better for me at this time.
Absolutely. And that is one of the major things that helps you to be so successful, correct?
Yes.
And I am sure Arnita will agree because that is one of the things that she spoke about too. Getting out there, branding yourself, talking about your business, and offering that opportunity to everyone everywhere you go. Correct?
Correct.
Great, great, great. Okay, Sophia, are there any last words that you have to say to the listeners on the call?
Certainly. Um, Decide what you want out of your Avon business. Some may be happy right where they are, and that's perfectly fine. But for those that want more, you have to treat it as a business. You must be true to yourself, the reason why you are not reaching your goals. In this business, we have to put in the work. There's no doubt about it. If not, the results will show. Okay? Be consistent. As for me, as I said, it's a lifestyle. So I am working it every day in some type of way. Get a calendar. My coach, Mariella Elias, made me a firm believer on this one. I was fighting it as long as I could. Write down those income generating actions on your calendar, and that will hold you accountable. I found out that when I use my calendar and review my results, I can go back and see what worked or didn't work in my plan, and I can make my adjustments. So using a calendar is very beneficial in helping adjust my plans. Make certain that what you are planning are income generating activities that can help you reach the goal that you are seeking. Consistency is very, very important. Try to do something every day towards your goal. Don't forget to follow up with your customers, your possible recruits, as well as your new team members. Remember, this is a relationship-based business, and we are here to be of service.
Wow. Woo! I could not have said it better. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you, Sophia. And Arnita, any last words before we close off?
Yes. I like to say, believe in yourself, believe in your products, surround yourself with positive mentors. And if you can get in the leadership development program, please do so. I have amazing coach, Christy. I'm going to give a shout out to her right now because she has really changed me and changed how I look at my business. I'm a gold ambassador now, and I would not have been a gold ambassador this fast if it was not for her pulling things out of me. So if you have an opportunity to take advantage of the leadership program, please do. Also, I want to say invest in yourself, invest in your business. Read leadership development books like The View from the Top, volumes 1, 2, and 3. These books are written by top Avon achievers, and they offer valuable tips. And I want to say this again because it's so, so, so important. Believe in yourself and know that with God, nothing is impossible. And don't be afraid to dream. When I first started this business, I saw so many people earning all these amazing trips, through Avon. And I never would have thought that now I'll be going on my own, excuse me, I'm getting emotional, my own all expense trip to Bermuda with Avon. So don't be afraid to dream. Dreams do come true, and set goals for yourself. And I also want to say what my personal motto is for my life and for my business is I don't quit until I win. And this is another quote that I saw that I like. I don't know who wrote it, but I like it. And it says, you can never fail unless you quit. Thank you for having me.
Awesome,
Thank
awesome,
you.
awesome.
Thank you, ladies. You were both awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm sure all of the nuggets and information that you've shared, they are definitely going to be taken and used and put into practice by all of the persons on the call right now. So we do have a call to action. In your materials, in the section that says materials on your little on the little dialog box here, there is one document that you can download that will help you with regard to being able to start up with your personal prospecting list. You will definitely will need to capture your network by identifying people who you can think of. You're going to group them into two categories, hot and warm, and it will explain everything there for you. Remember, the hot category, there are people who you know very well who support you, and the warm category, there are people who you are acquainted with, and you probably are seeing them on an almost daily basis, or probably even weekly or monthly. But go right ahead and download that document. It also has a page that gives you an opportunity to write down and brainstorm places where you can go prospecting, and just take some time and create a list of your top 10 places to prospect, and then eventually choose someone who believes in your success to become your accountability partner. In that way, you will have someone who you can rely on to help keep you on track towards achieving your next level, towards helping you to title up and just, live your dreams and achieve your goals. Remember that there are a couple of incentives that are still available for you. The Cruise Like a Boss incentive has officially come to a close in campaign 6, where a number of leaders, including Arnita and Sophia, I believe, who just spoke with us, are going to be cruising to Bermuda pretty soon. There is the Bronze Leader Development incentive. There is the Blab Like a Boss and the Build Like a Boss incentive, the pinning streak, and a number of other incentives that are available for you. Make sure to look up on youravon.com or on Vibe to gather more information on that. Remember, Title Up, we meet every other Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And right before that, there is Hot Tips, which is at 7 p.m. Check with your coach or your upline for more information on that. Our next Title Up quick chat that will take place on Thursday, March 29th at 7:30 p.m. And I just wanted to leave you with a very powerful quote that says, "You don't build a business, you build people. And then people build the business." And remember, as business leaders, your primary objective is really building people and building a team and creating a very powerful team that will eventually help to build the business for you. Thank you so much for joining us. We truly appreciate you taking time to invest in yourselves and your business. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and we will see you within in the next 2 weeks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Arnita.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
So much.
Thank
for the
you.
opportunity.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
Great sharing. Thank you, Arnita and Sophia.
Thank you.
Great sharing. Bye.